Hello friends and enemies, come with me on day 6 of my trip to Switzerland. Today was the final day of the Swiss Alps Media Trip, and we were ending it with a full itinerary. After getting breakfast at the hotel, we headed down the mountain to take the train back to Lucerne. We had a little incident with one of the conductors because he was confused as to why we were boarding the first class car, and I was low-key annoyed because he looked at me specifically and was like, "You are on first class?" But once we showed him our tickets and confirmed that we were in fact in first class, everything was fine. Just like with all of our train rides throughout Switzerland, we also had first class tickets on the ferry from Lucerne to Witznau. Shout out to Travel Switzerland for getting us these first class tickets. During the ferry ride, I did write some emails and do a little bit of work, and saw a cat with a pearl necklace that made me go, wow, even the cats in Switzerland are fancy. Once we got to Witznau, we put our bags aside and took a cogwheel train up to Mount Rigi, and this time we had a sign that had a reserved section just for us. The views up the mountain were so stunning, I was like, wow, the hills really are alive with the sound of music. At the top, we went to the souvenir shop and bathroom, and I found these sour power straws, so even though they were 3 times the price back at home, my New York City ass got them. Also, none of us realized how steep the climb was to the top of Mount Rigi, so we ended up walking backwards at one point. After taking some content at the top of the mountain, we headed down another path to go to an authentic cheese shop. And when I say authentic, I mean authentic because there were cows outside. We were kind of in the middle of nowhere on this mountain. The place we visited was a small family-owned business, but it was basically like a small factory in there. After learning about their cheese making process, we had Swiss mac and cheese for lunch, which was basically mac and cheese served with onions on top and applesauce. After lunch, we took a little hike over to the train station, which was a little more than expected because a lot of us had dressed in like really cute outfits with like skirts and like dresses and whatnot. But once we got to the train station, we got some drinky drinks and snacks, and I had a cute little matchy moment with my drink here. Once we took the cogwheel train back down the mountain, our hotel was really close from the train station, so we just walked there. But y'all, tell me why we had the most chaotic rooming situations, because why did I get put into like a family hostel dorm? And this time we all had our own room, so I literally just had like 5 different bunk beds and a double bed for myself. At least on the bright side, I did have this enormous balcony just outside my room, so it really just like threw me off for a bit. One of the EF staff members told us that there was a swimming spot at the lake nearby, but I didn't go swimming in it because it was really deep, but I did get some cute photos on a nearby ladder. After rushing back to the hotel to shower, get ready, take some content, I of course ended up to the farewell dinner on Filipino time. We went up to the hotel rooftop for a happy hour before heading back downstairs to the hotel restaurant for our farewell dinner. After dinner, we sang happy birthday to Callie, the representative from Awala, and then we headed up to the rooftop for a very intense Uno game. Like and follow to see where I'm off to next.